what's interesting is that there are 50 towns, 50 villages in England and Wales where there are no, in the First World War, there were no casualties in those 50 villages, and they are called the Golden Villages. Unfortunately, Llantrisant is one of those places, Tone, where we seem to have a lot of people who were killed in the First World War. You and I together have discovered 22 additional names to the numbers as given in the church. And this has come about as a result of our committee meetings and our discussions and whatever. And I think it's very important that we don't miss any names off the memorial, because there are certain villages around here and towns in which large numbers of names have been missing off memorials, and they have caused that has caused a certain consternation in the towns and villages. We don't want that. We want to make sure that we've got everybody on board.
Quite agree. Surprisingly, Llantrisant seemed to have been here before every other little village around Miskin, Pontyclun, Baether, Llantrisant. They've all got lovely war memorials, but I'm going to say a major place like Llantrisant. Could you call it a major place?
Yeah.
Like Llantrisant,
Central
central place.
Yeah.
Church, hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
And we don't have a war memorial in the centre of the town.
No, that's absolutely right. Makes me wonder, you see, when I talk to those early archivists in the church, I asked, is it possible to look through the old church archives to find out, or for me to look through the old church archives, for me to find out if there were reasons for that? And I was told that only acknowledged people as part of the church are allowed to, like your good self, are allowed to look through the archives. But finding out why there wasn't a memorial has been extremely difficult, hasn't it?
Well, it's baffling, because initially you thought that the two memorials in church for the First and the Second World War were for churchgoers only, but
Yes.
the inscription on both memorials shows that it's sons of the town as well as churchgoers. Yeah, which is important, why we should have a proper war memorial.
Yes.
Yeah, I quite agree.